Okay, we are looking at the jumping frog origami structure. What I'm going to do is use a YouTube clip that I'm going to help narrate, so you can hopefully follow the instructions that I'm giving you as well as the pictures in front of you. They are going to be using origami paper. I would suggest perhaps for the first attempt using a squared piece of A4 would actually make things easier, because as you see we do fold the paper over and over again, and it does get quite fiddly if you have very small paper to begin with. So here we have the square paper. Obviously if you wish to use origami you can. And what you then need to do is fold it in half exactly, making sure the edges are lined up, corners are lined up, and make your crease. With the flap opening to the left, turn it so it's now vertical, and take the top right hand corner and fold it diagonally so it's flush with the edge, and you make a nice tight point. Again, make sure your creases are as tight as you can, because you'll see they are important later when it comes to folding your frog. Open that out and repeat with the top left hand corner. Fold that down, flush with the edge, make a point at the top, and make sure your crease is good. Open that out and you will have then your top half of paper has been crisscrossed. Turn it over and fold it where those two lines, creases intersect. That's your halfway point. Fold it there. And again, make that crease. Open it out and turn it back over. Now, if you lift the two corners as it's being demonstrated, it should fold in on itself to make a little pyramid with little flaps tucked inside. And that will be the head of your frog. Where those flaps can be folded up to make little legs that actually protrude from the side of the head. So again, lift them up and fold them as tightly as you can. So you now have a little head and the two front legs. The bottom edge now needs to be folded up to be level with the bottom of that head, bottom of the triangle. So right up flush, keep your edges straight and make your crease as tight as you can. The paper is getting thicker, so you will need to make sure your creases are as tight as they can be. You want to take that outside edge and fold it into the middle, leaving the legs where they are. So you're going to fold it underneath the leg as carefully as you can into the middle, because now we're going to shape the frog body. We have many layers of paper now, so it's going to be quite tight. So again, as tight a crease as you can make it. And do the same on the other side, leaving the legs to stick on the outside. So you're folding this underneath those two legs you've made at the top. And now obviously paying attention again to the creases. Straighten your frog up. Take the bottom edge and fold it in half right up to where those two legs start, and that bottom in the middle there. As you can see, you've got lots of thicknesses of paper, so it's going to be quite tricky, but fold it up as neatly as you can to touch the bottom of those legs. Press it down, open it back out. Now this is quite tricky. Taking those folded corners, pull them out, keeping your fingers under the legs, and pull the top half, the bottom half, sorry, up towards the bottom of those legs. So you're kind of making like a little boat shape, tucking those flaps in and pulling out those corners. So you should have a little boat shape there. Now we're going to make the bottom legs by folding those little flaps back over on themselves. That's the right one, and again with the left. Might take a little bit of pressure. So now you have a frog with 4 legs and you're looking at the underneath. We want to fold the frog in half, best you can, bearing in mind you now have many layers of folded paper, and then fold it back on itself. So you're doing a little sort of concertina, so directly back on itself. And there you've now got your little sort of spring-loaded frog. And then just adjusting the legs. You see how that will now work? And there we have it. There is your jumping frog.